So Lily May just keeps shocking me at every moment because I didn't even think I was going to be making this video. Remember when we were talking about all these different bosses and we're like, well, you know, there's probably a couple like Lone Gaze and probably King Croaker where Talene does some crazy amounts of damage, but I highly doubt she'll be able to do better. Well, let's just compare that right now because I want to show you something in game that is quite a shocker, because this is typically what we were running against King Croaker, mainly using our plus 25, or no wait, plus 30. Did we go plus 30 on her? We might have. Is that 6 stars plus 30? I think it actually is. We went crazy on her. We're gonna show you guys what this combat looks like. We have, of course, illusions. We have Thorin. This has been the go-to with Ludovic in the team as well, because Ludovic is doing quite a bit of damage. That was like the newest addition to this type of team, and this was hands down the best King Croaker team. However, throughout the day, I've been testing different combinations of heroes, and honestly, just taking out Talene and putting in Lily May has been a shocker with the amount of damage that is output. Like, just crazy good damage here. Now, our Talene still is no slouch. She does a lot of damage here. You can see 45, 46, 46.5. That's about what Talene does on average. 46.5 is about the normal for this squad. That's just pretty much what we've seen. However, actually, you know, I think I can take a look at my own formations I was doing. Turned out my best one here. Wait, can you not just like use it? Is it just your default, I wonder? No, it's definitely not. I was trying a couple different things here using different heroes, but Fresto still like the better pickup here to be in this squad. I think what I've been running is this right here. You know, it sounds weird, but this is the lineup I've been doing. So the illusion goes in first, the illusion dies, resummons, and then Thorin lives throughout the rest of the battle. I'm pretty sure this is the team I did that got me my brand new record. And again, this is a non traditional team because we have Smokey and Ludovic on this team, so we have a ton of healing, but again, they're support heroes that also deal damage. One of the big reasons why you actually still use Ludovic in this team. Oh wow, wait a minute, Fresto got taken out. That's interesting. That's not supposed to happen with the way I did it before. I'm gonna have to check to see exactly how we set up our team, because Fresto definitely needs to live. But Ludovic's season ability does count as one of those temporary buffs that helps level up Lily May. Yeah, that was an absolute horrible one. That was definitely not how I positioned my team before. Let me actually just jump up here. I think I was using pretty much the same positioning here. Oh, I see. I did have the heroes just off a little bit. I needed to pivot them over one. That's the positioning. Positioning really matters when it comes to Dream Realm. The order that the boss hits enemies and things like that, really important. So this time I think we're good. And I feel, yeah, so the first bubble does take out the illusion. Then after that, the other two bubbles are going to hit Thorin, and Thorin is going to stay alive for the remainder of the battle. The big difference here is Lily May is like so tanky because she just avoids so much damage that the Ludovic and the Smokey is enough to keep everybody going essentially the rest of the battle. Like, just legit. We're right here. We're at 43, 44 billion, 45 billion, 6. We're breaking the record, 7. Oh, and we got a brand new record on this attempt too. You guys can see we just barely eked out a little bit more damage. I think my previous one was like 47.3 or something like that. But again, Lily May is just becoming that hero that is a must-have hero. And I'm gonna have my final thoughts on her basically tomorrow, going over everything here. But if I look at the like top numbers, they're all pretty close. Talene just has like the craziest account ever, because you have to remember this is also comparing two heroes that are not equally powered. Like I said, yeah, Talene's plus 25 on her exclusive here, whereas we only have Lily May up to 20. Technically we could take her further, but literally just like up to 22, and I don't know if that's necessarily worthwhile here. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm kind of just holding out to see what this Ravaged Realm thing is. Maybe it's something to do with the next season or something. But if there's an easy way to like take them from 20 directly to 25 without spending all of these Twilight Essence, That could be good because again, Twilight Essence are really hard to come by. Even like you can't really even purchase them that often. You just have to earn them mostly. And yeah, the fact that this team is working so good. Temporary buffs, Smoky and Murky, the aura counts as a temporary buff, and something a lot of people probably don't know, the main reason why Ludovic still is good is because this buff right here, Soul Lifting Touch, every 5 seconds increasing the attack and haste for the ally who has dealt the most damage, that is our girl Lily May. That's why she just keeps getting so much power, because you have to remember, she's constantly leveling up. That's the whole point of her ability. She levels up, she gets stronger, and temporary effects make that cause more and more damage. And then, I mean, it fits perfectly that her season ability, Arcane Barrage, is there too. She's extra projectiles every 3rd normal attack. I mean, it's just extra damage. That's kind of what you want to see out of her. So the only other thing I could say is we could like mess with positioning maybe a little bit to try to eke out a little bit more damage. Let's actually get the squad where it should be. So it's kind of weird how this is like the team composition here. It's funny though. It's really funny because the illusion for Freyasto isn't really doing much of anything like necessary. Where is it? In the first one here? Because of course the illusion's lowering the damage an enemy takes, but like that's not really relevant. The important thing with the setup here is that the illusion is the furthest forward besides Smoky. Essentially you want the illusion to be the closest to the boss when they move towards the boss, and then after that you want Thorin to be the secondary target. If you had the positioning like this, the main body of Freyasto would get attacked, and that would be a bad thing, and this just seems to be the best way to go. It's to the point where, I mean, there's really nothing else to use, right? Like the only other thing is maybe Crescent Spell, but I feel like Crescent Spell nowadays just still isn't packing the punch you really want. We can try it because we're just gonna shoot probably a ton of Spirit Bombs because again, she does magic damage, but it's actually not all that often like it used to be with Odie and wow, yeah, we're actually not shooting off many at all. That's just not good. That's just not good at all. Wait, has he only just fired his first one off 60 seconds into the battle? That's horrible. I think it's horrible. I think. The only other thing we could try is like not having the Ludovic maybe, or the Smoky, but again, both of them buff our hero. I mean, the damage is still pretty solid, but you can see it's well over 2 billion damage difference going between these two setups here. So yeah, definitely. I mean, it also depends on the level. We just have so many more levels invested in here. The only one I'd be intrigued to do is like maybe like attack speed, but this attack speed one has been a big L constantly. Like I don't think we've ever found it to be best in slot, like ever, like legit ever. Although if she makes her attack faster and get more hits off, that might be a good thing, but again, I just feel like it's lacking. Evocation Spell is just so good. It's gonna be so bad when this season ends and Evocation Spell just disappears, because I absolutely love Evocation Spell. And you can see right here, we're only at 36 with 30 seconds left. That's quite a bit actually. Wait a minute, no, that's not horrible. We're at 40 billion. We still need to come up with 7 billion 10 seconds. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, no, that's a much worse way to go. So Dashing Spell, still don't know what the point of this one is. It just pales in comparison to Evocation Spell. But that's it. That's the King Croaker, and that's why she is so freaking amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, daily reset is like literally in an hour and a half, and I believe we move to the Necro Draken next. I think we've been going in order, so we go to Necro Draken next, and then Snow Stomper to finish it out. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be best in slot for Necro Draken as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.